I'm Christine from Pack Hacker. In this video, we're taking a look at the Solgaard Trio Hanging Toiletry Kit, which I've been testing for 2 weeks. Let's dive in. So this toiletry kit is made with Shore-Tex. And you're forgiven if you don't know what Shore-Tex is. It's a proprietary material. It's recycled plastic, okay? They have recycled a bunch, apparently 6 pounds of plastic to make this material, but it just really feels nice, sort of like a sturdy polyester or something, but nicer than that. I'm so bad at telling whether something feels more like nylon or polyester, so you'll have to forgive me. I like the feel of it. And it definitely seems like it brushes clean really easily. It seems water repellent and everything like that, which is great for a toiletry bag. We've got a little bit of branding here, and then a little bit of branding on the handle. Sorry, I got that upside down. Which I do like that it has a handle, because I've tested other really big toiletry bags like this, and sometimes, like, if you have it really stuffed out, it can be hard to grab. So it's nice to have a handle, and it just lies flat and it doesn't get in the way if you don't need it, which is really, really great. This is the Galway green colorway, and I've really enjoyed it because it's nice. But you can also get it in black or a satiny beige color if green's not your thing. We've got zippers around the bag. We've got 2 zipper pulls for the main compartment and 1 for this exterior compartment that we'll talk about later. They're not a brand I was able to find or recognize. They do have the Solgaard name printed on them and the Solgaard hexagon logo stamped or cut into them. They work fine, so I have no issues with them, but I can't tell you who made them. But as far as functionality, they work great. All right, so if you are finding this video helpful, go ahead, take a moment, click like and subscribe so we can keep bringing you content like this to help you travel smarter. Before we go into the main compartment, I do want to point out, sort of show you that exterior pocket that I referenced when I was talking about the zipper. It's a very slim pocket. You can see how tight it is on my hand, but if you needed to put things in there to access en route, like tissues, lip balm, hand sanitizer, something like that, that's a good spot for it. I didn't use it that much because this 2-liter bag has a lot of space, even for a toiletry overpacker like me. So let's dive in. So it opens. Now you can see why it's called a trio, 1, 2, 3. You can buy a duo if you don't need so much space, but I like all the space. And here is the hook. It hooks into this nice little webbing strap, and you can pull it out and then hang it up. It has a nice wide opening, which I really appreciate because it fits over any towel rod, shower bar, just about anything. And oh, look, it's complimenting you too. Looking good. So I had no issue finding anywhere where it wouldn't fit, so I really like that. And I like that it tucks away too, so it doesn't keep on flopping so much. Then we're gonna start at the top here, and we've got just a large open space that takes up this whole section. And I've got pill container, soap, earplugs, hairbrush. Basically, that's where you wanna dump anything just large, but keep in mind that then now we have another pocket, and we've got water resistant mesh. All of these are water resistant mesh. It's got a lining, so just so you can see through but not leak out. But you fill up that back pocket too much and you won't have any room in this one. So I've just got some makeup brushes and some mascara and eyeliner, but just keep that in mind that thin gear is better here. Moving down here, it's basically the same pocket as this, only it's got the mesh so you can see inside. However, it also has a couple of stretchy pockets, which I really liked because it holds the gear in place better. And then I slid a few more things down there, but it keeps things from jostling around too much. These guys have already gotten so banged up in my other pouches because they bang together, and then you don't have that issue if you slide them into these pockets, which is really great. Finally, we have this removable 311 bag, and look, it's got its own little handle, which is really great. And then it's just a water resistant water resistant, TSA approved bag for all your liquids. So if you know you're going to need to get it checked, you can keep this elsewhere in your travel backpack so you can pull it out really easily. Or if you just want to pull it out and take this into the shower with you and leave the rest behind, whatever. I mean, I don't know about into the shower, but next to the shower, you know, you're gonna be able to have all your stuff with you. And then it's really nice because it just snaps right into place very easily and stays put. I basically always just kept it attached because then it was easy to grab as it was hanging, but I really like the option. Then finally we have these little loops, which they didn't really say what to do with these fabric loops, but I imagine that, and in practice this works too, like you can put your toothbrush, let me pull mine out. You can put your toothbrush inside as it is hanging at the, in the restroom, and you can just sort of slide it in. Mine has like a rubbery handle, so it's hard to slide in. But then that would let it dry. Same thing with like your razor. It's a little too big to pack up there, but you could put a travel size toothbrush. There's also one more thing that I failed to mention, which I never ended up using because there's so many other spaces, but there's this little elastic here in the middle. If you wanted to put like tweezers or mascara or something like that, nail clippers, you can put it there if you wanted. Like I said, I found all these pouches so nice and organized that I didn't miss it. And for, you know, so if you want a lot of space but you like the organization, this is really a great shout. It does, like, it doesn't compress down, but it definitely has enough for a lot of gear, and so it might be right for you. So there you have it, the Solgaard Trio Hanging Toiletry Kit. Thanks for keeping it here at Pack Hacker, your guide to smarter travel. We'll see you in the next one.